Say hello, YouTube. Hello, hello. We're gonna be doing Bond stories. Order is for the Reborn Evil collab Bond stories. You guys have chosen Ada, then Claire, and then Jill. Yeah, who would do that, Redeem? Hello, YouTube. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. I hope you guys have been enjoying the collab so far. YouTube. What do you mean YouTube save us? You have some noive. Some noive. Some noive. Did you get the Jill outfit? Yes. Have ya? Have ya? I know I have. I need to get Ada's one, but I will admit, I like the free one for Ada for sure. Okay. Damn, I just realized I need to do a few of these bonds. We've only done the Stellar Blade ones. We haven't done the other ones. Okay. Permission to say a curse word. I mean, you could write it down. I can't say it the first 5 minutes or so. For this, yeah. You could write it. I can't. Yeah. See, even Luna was fine. I can't personally say it. I can't read that right now for at least, what, the first 5-10 minutes of this YouTube VOD? Yeah. Can't do that. Can't do that. Cannot do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, this removed that? You're good. Okay. Ada. It's time for Ada. Video website. Video website. They removed the rule? Girl, you shouldn't have told me that. I can say this? I can cois? Girl, I've been keeping it safe. Really? Oh, that opens a lot of doors. Really? Really? Wait, hold up now. They removed it? Okay. Because I always kept it safe just in case. Because they finicky as heck. That might trigger the new restricted mode thing. What have you done, Luna? What have you done? Ain't no fucking way that they've done it. I can be free? That opens up a lot of doors now, given that you guys have been wanting me to stream on YouTube as well. Is that the same thing for live streams? Or nah? I'm assuming not. But if you're free, you're free. Yeah. Damn it, Spectrum. What do you mean, damn it, Spectrum? Is my stream going on? No, I'm fine on my end. Are we just saying damn it? Oh, are we just saying damn it? Okay. Scared the hell out of me. But for videos is good. Got you. Okay, I've been just keeping it safe. It's usually the first 10 seconds you can't swear, but they removed it. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. Thank you. Thank you. I adore you for that. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Bessie. All right, guys. Let's do this. I've got to give this girl tickets. I've got enough. We're just going all the way because they don't have this.
This world isn't so bad after all.
I can't control myself. The amount of times I've been like, okay, this is for YouTube. I can't do this the first couple seconds, maybe minutes, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, just in case. Yeah. We can finally swear at Spectrum, YouTube. Finally, finally. Also, YouTube, thank you for being so understanding from the story part 2 of the specific part where Spectrum was just not letting me do anything. Thank you. A lot of y'all said don't worry about it. As long as the audio was there, it's there. I try my best to save it, but thank you for being so understanding and so patient as well. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Ada Bond story. Let's go in. The altar. Also, I have been told that these Bond stories are like continuation to the actual event. That's why I wanted to wait to finish the entire hard mode too. All right, the altar. Let's go. The D-Wave. The chain of disappearances. And the Torch of Salvation. To uncover the connection between these three, confirm the identities of the missing, and, if possible, rescue them. I come here with D to an old mansion in the Outer Rim. Inside the mansion, we encounter a mysterious woman. Yeah, it is kind of like a... okay. Name's Ada. I made it out of Raccoon City, but my vision went blurry, right? When I came to, this dangerous mansion had appeared. I've been investigating the area ever since. We learn that she's from another world and was swept up in the D-Wave incident. And that in the mansion, a new virus is being developed, the Neo virus. It's built on the T virus that had spread through Ada's world. And so, the D-Wave incident enters a new phase. And said, I'm not reporting this to the higher-ups. This is just a continue. We were here. I remember this section of the story. It's not even a continuation. My show is like a bit, like a section that we didn't see, maybe? I hope. It feels like a summary, yeah. We have to seal off the outer rim immediately, or else there's a chance the virus could spread. And if needed, we'll mobilize the Blaze Out squad. Blaze Out? Think of them as the Ark's epidemic countermeasure squad. D leaves, and only Ada and I remain at the altar. Now that your girlfriend's gone, how about we have a little chat, just the two of us? A chat? I'll give you whatever intel you need. But if you come across the person who developed the Neo virus, hand them over to me. I remember this. That's my only condition for cooperating. You want me to just hand over the developer to you? Don't worry, I won't hurt them. So, what's your answer? That info better be worth something. I'll take that as a yes. Ada reaches into her coat and pulls out an old, worn notebook. What's this? Some quality reading material you should check out. I remember this. It's the cult leader's journal. I open it carefully, revealing the following text inside. Death is not the end. Death is purification. The purification of the world begins with death. The merciless judges descend. It says that the purification of the world begins with death. Below that. You see it? Here. Ada points to something. A rough sketch is scrawled on it. A rectangle forms the base, with candles flickering at both ends. And in the center, a crimson eye glows ominously. It looks like... Is that supposed to be the altar? To be depicting the altar I'm standing in front of. Creepy, isn't it? Yeah, this is definitely like the... Because we stopped in the main story event when he started reading the journal, right? And then we went off to Jill and Claire's section. And then we came back to him after reading the entire thing, right? Wafada! Perhaps her perspective before it switched to Claire and Jill. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Creepy, isn't it? But that's not the worst of it. So much blood spilled here. Beneath the altar, the sketch shows countless people lying there, bleeding. That OST is not it right now, playlist. Oh, what happened? Wow. Okay. Yeah. So we're seeing their point of view. Sacrifice? Okay. Beneath the altar. How fitting. Beneath the altar. I swipe my finger over the area where the fallen are drawn. Oh god. A sticky red liquid clings to my skin. Ugh. That should be enough to prove this is the cult leader's diary. Looks like it. Were they sacrificed again this time? Again? You mean you've seen something like this before? Yeah, I came across something similar while working on a job related to the Torch of Salvation. Yeah, I remember that. On the surface. Are we getting... Let's go, we're getting a flashback? Okay. In a clearing, a small altar stands surrounded by bowls, blades, and ornaments whose purpose I can't figure out. And... this is a side story, right? The bloody body scene, meanwhile, funny theme. Yeah, basically just pointing and laughing, yeah. Who spilled ketchup? Man, this is seriously messed up. I don't think anyone's left alive. What in the world happened here? They were all unarmed civilians. There were no signs of resistance or even anyone fleeing. Yeah, this is from the side quest. I remember this now. Okay. This is an old side story. Yeah, I remember this. Yep. Is it just me, or do their faces look kinda off? How so? They all look so peaceful. As if they're asleep. This is when we do they put a side quest, yeah. Peaceful as if they're asleep. Curious. Later, I found out that the Torch of Salvation followers believe being killed by a rapture is their path to salvation. They see raptures as some kind of divine judge. Pretty strange belief if you ask me. That would explain the serene expressions, yep. That's right. Even in their last moments, they were convinced they were being saved by offering themselves to the raptures. I've got a question. Aren't raptures the enemies of humanity in this world? Yet the Torch of Salvation worships them as gods. That's probably why the Ark considers them a problem. A religion that worships the enemy of humanity as their god. That would explain it. Huh? Why they all have such peaceful smiles. Just as Ada says, in the sketch, the faces of those lying in blood wear faint smiles. What about you? Would you willingly give your life for your faith, girl? I suppose I could. As long as the faith isn't misguided. How can you be sure your faith isn't misguided? Why couldn't they see they were in the wrong? What makes you any different from them? Damn, she's not wrong in asking these questions, though. Yeah, even he doesn't have answers here. Maybe the difference is whether someone's there to stop you from going too far. Down the wrong path. Someone to keep you from straying. Not a bad idea. Damn. Make you see the reality. Yeah, she very much, she's not wrong in asking these questions as well, you know what I mean? Not wrong at all. What is your faith, Commander? NIKKE lover? Oh my god. You can smell X behind those questions as equally as Ada asking them, yeah. After that, Ada silently stares off somewhere. As if recalling someone. For now, I decide to continue reading the cult leader's diary. Just as I'm about to turn the page, Ada suddenly speaks up. If you plan to keep reading, brace yourself. It only gets worse. Lovely! Thanks! Oh, it only gets worse. What the? Oh. Human experimentation. Okay. Oh, God. Dee, my wife! Other than those caught up in it, survivors. Virus hasn't spread outside. Unable to confirm. Encountered hostile life forms. From a distance, I can faintly hear Dee's voice. Oh, he's hearing her talking, okay. She seems to be calmly reporting the situation, but her stiffened expression tells me she's struggling. It's getting to you, isn't it? Worrying about it won't change anything. Right now, gathering information takes priority. I'll leave the rest of D and focus on what lies ahead. Thanks for the heads up, for real though. And how long has it been since I've seen 1337 speak? How you doing, Meta? Oh man. Okay, Russell. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Oh, this is what we've been reading, yeah. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh, O God. Guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Along with familiar prayers, another rough sketch appears. A rapture radiates crimson light as it gazes down upon the world. People kneel before it, and behind them lie the fallen. Oh, okay. Judging by the weapon she's holding, I'm guessing she's a NIKKE? If it's a NIKKE, then it's clearly a weapon made to fight the raptures. That's what we call humans who step up to fight the raptures. By how brutally they're depicted, I'd wager the Torch of Salvation consider them quite the thorn in their side. Maybe they deemed them a new kind of human that defied the will of God. The sketch shows NIKKE's bodies that have been brutally torn apart as if struck down by raptors. Jesus. No. They were attacked by raptors. To defy the will of God is to be cast out. Or something along those lines. Before the rapture, people are portrayed kneeling. In their hands, they hold what appears to be the remnants of the fallen NIKKE's bodies. I silently turn the page. The next page shows what looks like a laboratory. A space filled with incubation tubes. I see many people. Some receiving injections. Some sealed inside the tubes. And others fighting against the NIKKEs. Jesus, okay. Beneath the sketch, strange words are written once again. He who imbibes the holy elixirs of the judge shall shed the flesh of the sinner and be reborn as a greater being. Pain is but a prelude to transformation, and death the echo of the new birth. Fear not. Beside it, in small letters, using divine data, we have succeeded in developing the Neo-virus. New humans who defy the will of God shall be purged by those who accept it. What the fuck? Believers, join the purification. What the hell? Okay. A note is written in red. Is this what it's referring to? Scattered across the altar are numerous T-virus experiment reports. Ada told me some time ago that the T-virus rewrites the genetic structure of living beings, lowering intelligence while enhancing physical capabilities, turning its host into something like living corpses. If the Neo-virus was created based on that and has the same effects, new humans who defy the will of God shall be purged by those who accept it. I think I'm starting to understand what these sketches are showing and what the Torch of Salvation is scheming. These motherfuckers. Origin of tragedy? What the hell was that on my... Hold on. Oh, it was my freaking headband. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Something had fallen. I was like, what the fuck was that? Okay. Alright. Origin of tragedy. Okay. Human experimentation. You were hoping Jien wasn't a part of this? Bro, we kind of... With hard mode. It wasn't confirmed, but... We know Anderson knows something. He's just not allowed to say shit right now. And it wasn't from the it wasn't from the D-Wave, none of that shit. The only thing I could honestly think about was fucking Uni. Who you call him feeble? The commander was a bit unstable before this whole thing went down, so it's already hitting hard for him. Oh, it's already hitting hard for him? Yeah. So that's where the D-Wave is coming from. Oh, right. We didn't see what she was up to this entire time. The first person to go missing, Miles Carter, vanished 2 weeks ago. Coincidentally, we detected the D-Wave in the Outer Rim at the same time. Right at the mansion where the Torch of Salvation holds its gatherings. Something about this stinks, right? Oh, we're just... Yeah, it was just a recall of that. Okay. Okay. Also... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Cool, cool. Alright. So that's why something's off, seemed off. Hold! Could go story with Auntie Ada so far also. Yeah, implications have been it's been unsettling, honestly. It has been. Shit. Like, there's a... The implications itself leave a lot of things open at the end of the day. Especially now with the hard mode reveal. You know what I mean? But this does feel like a whole lot of, like, scary story type of deal stuff, yeah. Okay, my beloved. Okay. Alright, let's see. A bit early to be pulling a long face, don't you think? Girl. Huh? There's still plenty left to read. I mean, given what I've read so far, can't you blame me? See? Ada flips through the several pages. Sketches whip past. More sketches? Each one capturing the mutations people undergo after the injections in excruciating detail. A man's arm is fused with machine-like tissues forming a spear? A woman with blades growing where her legs should be. A man with a bloated, swollen body as if he'd been submerged in water too long. Another woman with dozens of thorn-like tendrils sprouting from her back. What the actual fuck? And even someone whose face had collapsed and sagged down to their chest. Oh, Jesus Christ. These are all references to Resident Evil, just mobs or bosses in general, yeah. They have to be. Anyone who's played a Resi game, you've seen how grotesque some of these bosses are as well, yeah. They're not pretty, guys. They're not pretty. Oh, God. With each turn of the page, the figures in the sketches grow ever more grotesque. Told you. If you plan to keep reading, brace yourself. It only gets worse. Are you okay, Ada? Even after seeing all this. Well, I mean, Commander, you don't know, but this girl comes from a special place and she's seen a majority of these things. Perhaps even far worse. Yeah. Tentacles might be Alexi. It might be, yeah. Might be. Oh, she's seen some shit. Genuinely. Genuinely. Thank God there's no visual. I think as well why they're probably not showing visuals is because they probably want people, because again, it's basically a two-way street here with the collabs. Obviously, they want Resi players to give NIKKE a chance, like a try, because obviously the collab's here. But they also would want NIKKE players to try Resident Evil games as well to see if they really want to like see these grotesque monsters and stuff. Hey, Resident Evil has all that. It's a two-way street. It's a way to get people to want to play Resident Evil as well. I can see that. This takes place at the end of Resident Evil 2. Then yeah, she's been seeing a lot of shit. She has, yeah. Yeah, and like we said before, it would spike up the NIKKE age rating, and like we said before, that's not something easily done. A lot of things are behind contracts too. You have to weigh. If any, you don't know if in the future they decide to raise the rating as well. Commander, it came from her world. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unaffected. More like I've just gotten used to it. Yep. Yesenia? Does that answer your question? Yeah, that'll do. Letter. Ada flips through several pages once again. Horrifying sketches flash by. And then a page filled with crimson eyes appear. You already know what kind of experiments they conducted here for the neovirus. If you want to dig deeper, start here. And if you're curious enough to look through more of those disturbing sketches, I won't stop you. Nah, I'll pass. I turn the page, and the passage comes into view. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. It's the same thing. Merciless judges, raptures, descend from the skies. The end is nigh. Fear not, stand before the judge and reveal yourself. The surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. Okay. Would also mean spike. Yeah, it would. Also, it's a 12 plus on the App Store. Those images alone would be at least 17 plus. Yeah, for sure. And also, it is kind of a way to get people to want to play their game. Like, okay, the point of a collab, as I've been saying, is to bring new players to NIKKE, right? But also, NIKKE players here, there's gonna be some that they're gonna end up being very curious about Resi games instead, right? Especially the depiction of like the monsters and stuff. They're gonna be like, hey, maybe if I play Resident Evil games, I'll see what this actually looks like. And I'll be honest, yeah, if you've not played a Resident Evil game, some of the monsters, it ain't it. I mean it in a good way, but goddamn, yeah. It's a nice little appetizer of the main game to get people to want to play the game. Exactly. It's to cause a cross-pollination, yeah. Nice little appetizer, yeah. The constant rescuing already gave me shiver. Yeah, exactly. They have to make it a way for like NIKKE players to want to go and play the Resident Evil game. It's a two-way street when it comes to collabs as well. All right, Path to Closure, play episode. Yeah, because with T-Virus, if I remember correctly, I know that was made by Umbrella Corporation. I remember that, and wasn't that shit derived from the? Oh my god, it was some virus. It started with a P. It started with the letter P. God damn it. God damn it, god damn it. Whatever it was, but it was supposed to like bring back like dead tissues or some shit like that, but also cause. It was a flower, yeah, but it had a specific name. Thank you. Thank you, Kate. Is the progenitor? Yeah. Yeah. Not Plagas, no, the progenitor. Yeah. It was derived from that. Yeah, it was that one. I remember that. Okay. Death is the path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. Beneath the passage, there's a sketch of a house engulfed in flames. The roof has collapsed, and through the opening, raptures with glowing red cores pour in. Even as the fire consumes the house, even as it crumbles, the people smile, welcoming the raptors with open arms, as if the raptors arrival were something glorious, as if this was the people's calling. Damn. G-virus causes the rapid mutation, right? The T-virus is supposed to like reawaken the dead cells, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it creates the zombies as well as the tyrants. Yeah, so basically it's recreating it, but it's also causing them to come back in not a great way. Yeah, it reawakens the cell. Like, I'm trying to remember it because it's been a bit. Even early PlayStation 1 games had some hideous monsters for its time, especially those giant spiders which were removed from Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake. Correct, G-Virus was Birkin's version of T-Virus. I'm not sure, but maybe this is what the Torch of Salvation is after. I know Ada is right, but I don't want to believe it. I don't want to accept what the sketches are showing me. Right. Wouldn't it be nice if only the things we want to believe came true? But the world doesn't work that way. On the next page, this time is not some cryptic passage I have to decipher, but rather a message filled with nothing but profanity. Oh. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. Not surprising. That's a lot. A traitor walks among us. Punishment for the betrayer of the faith. Truth for the betrayer of the faith. Purification for the betrayer of the faith. Salvation for the betrayer of the faith. Remember what I said earlier? Members of the Torch of Salvation believe raptures are divine judges and that dying by their hand leads to salvation. That's why they went up to the surface and offered themselves as sacrifices. But this doesn't add up. Who were these people actually offering themselves to, and why? There aren't any raptors here to save them. A sacrifice for what exactly? The words on the open page catch my eye. Punishment for the betrayer of the faith. Truth for the betrayer of the faith. Purification for the betrayer of the faith. Salvation for the betrayer of the faith. If someone had kept them in line, it wouldn't have gone this far. Now they've gone too far, beyond the point of no return. And this, Ada runs her fingertip beneath the altar as she finishes speaking. This is the result. Her finger is coated with a sticky red liquid. If there's no going back, then we at least need to stop it from going any further. This can't go on. I'll do what I can. Good. Ada turns the page. I won't interrupt anymore. Go ahead, read carefully. Aren't you curious how they ended up with such misguided beliefs? Hold on, guys, give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Mama got a spam call on her phone. She's like, can you check this? I was like, yeah, don't answer that. It's fine. Leave it alone. Okay. On the page Ada flips to, the following words are written. I was happy. The lazy days I spent with my husband and my daughter. Oh, I can still remember them perfectly. That's the mom, isn't it? Yeah, because this was her diary. Yeah. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, cozily watching TV together. The quiet little conversations we'd have before falling asleep. You better check this properly, if you want to keep things from getting any worse. With a faint smile, Ada leans against the wall and closes her eyes, as if forcing herself to keep her promise not to disturb you. When I first met her, I thought I couldn't read her mind. Actually, I think that's still the case. Yep, you know what, fair. Fair. But there's one thing I'm sure of. The answer I gave was exactly what she wanted to hear. Keep staring like that, and your girlfriend's gonna get jealous. Hey! Nah. My girlfriend, excuse me, first of all, that's wife. Second of all, she trusts me. We're good. Correction, wife. That's wife. No, I'm about to read it. To keep things from spiraling any further, I turn away from Ada and her inscrutable smile, and I turn back to the cult leader's journal. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not mad at this Bond story. I do like that we got another perspective, because that was a perspective that we didn't see in the actual story. But it's not my fave so far. That is all. I like that. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. Yeah. Still better than Rouge? Yes. Very much so better than Rouge. It gives context, but it's yeah. It was okay at best, yeah. Those missed the event but got the character. True. It's a good one, yeah, for those that got the character but missed the event as well. I do like how she teases the command. That is true. Ada isn't really for me. Fair. Valid. Also, when Mama came in here, she's like, can we get a smoothie? I was like, you want me to order a smoothie? Okay. That we haven't gotten Rouge's actual Bond story. I'm choosing to believe the same way. Yeah. Because Rouge's Bond story, it was just a copy-paste of her actual event. I'm the worst one for me in my eyes. Yeah. But yeah, no. Ada's, We got some context, but I'm gonna be honest, didn't really learn anything new. It's basically like a recap. We got as well as like a specific part where we missed out, where it stopped, and we went straight to Claire and Jill, what was going on with them, and we got to see what was actually happening while he was reading the journal as well. So I do appreciate that. It wasn't bad, but it was okay. Yeah, some extra thing. Yeah, it's a very much an extra thing. Wonderful in our own events, but I need same, man, same. Let me see if there's the smoothies open, guys. Hopefully, yes, there are. I already know which one she wants, so it's gonna be really fast. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. Delivery's in 38 minutes. Perfect. Which one's the one with proteins? Protein tech smoothie. Perfect, because she wants something with proteins. Avocado, kale, almond milk, spinach, banana, peanut butter, vanilla, whey protein. What's the other one? Ba-ba. Let me run it. Oh, I can't run an ad. Shit. It was a weak version of Sumerdora. Yeah! If I had to choose between the Sumerdora and Ada, I would definitely say Sumerdoros. But I can see what you mean about it. Yeah. I can see. Strawberry, blueberry, banana, peanut butter, and vanilla whey protein. Berry or peanut butter. You know what? One of each. She'll take whichever one she wants. And I'll take the other one. And you know what? Since I'm here, I'll take an acai bowl. Give me the bowl. Or a smoothie? No, we want basically a protein smoothie. She wants a protein smoothie, which valid. I'll get her that right now. I'm gonna get myself an acai bowl. What pastries do they have? They have Danishes. Give me. They have croissants as well. And muffins. Give me Danishes. Give me 2 of those. Yeah. Okay, done. Send. No, Danish is Danishes, guys. I love a good Danish. A nice Danish pastry is so good. That's my weakness, man. A nice Danish. Don't know what flavor, because it's a surprise flavor. We'll see. I love Danishes. I was only getting it 2. You know I'm getting 4. Fuck that. I'm getting 4. Forget that. Okay. Now I'm hungry again. Continue. All right, send. BST, the same unit D claimed to be from. I love how they circumvented. I love that, man. I love it. What payment method is this? Use that one, yeah. Might as well. Place. Okay. Order placed. Should get here by the time we finish some bond stories. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Like in 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Perfect. Done. Okay. Now I want a Danish. Danishes are my weakness, man. Cookies and cream. Danishes. What else? What else? You know, yeah, in general. Chocolate. Specifically dark chocolate, yeah. Sounds have liked Ada's perspective with X and such, but I can see why they didn't want to reveal too much since it's preferred to save it for an event. Yeah, very true, very true.
Who am I working for? Come on, you know I don't work for anyone.
I know.
And even if I did, I'd never say who.
Very much so. Yep, that's Ada. Going to Dunkin' in the morning. I have a gift card. Get your Dunkin'. All right. Yeah, I will admit. Does she have anything special in her abnormals voiceovers? Not abnormal voiceovers, voiceovers in general.
Do you trust me? Who am I working for?
We just heard this one.
I don't like being toyed with by others. But I'll play along. So what is it you want to talk about?
Okay.
Is that the drawer where you hide your secrets? You sure you're okay with leaving me here unsupervised?
Get out of my drawer. Get out of my drawer. We know what happened the last time with someone near our drawer. Out of the drawer. Out. Get out. No.
Oh. What's this supposed to mean? Well, you're awfully confident. Overly so, I'd say. Fine. I'll let it slide. For now.
For now.
Giving me this doesn't change our deal.
Okay.
As for how I see you, however, that might be a different matter.
Sorry, I didn't mean Privity is the only one who gets a seat, not you. Stop. Gonna go through Leon for this one for real though.
This world isn't so bad after all. I can tell you're a good person. I like that about you. You,
there it is.
really remind me of him, actually.
We know who she's talking about. Mm-hmm. We remind her of him.
You and I really seem compatible. Don't you think?
No. Girl, I'm not Leon. I'm not Leon. Ada, wait. I might seem like him, but I'm not Leon. No, madam. No, ma'am. No, we're not. No, we're not. No. No, not really, Ada. Not really. I am not Leon. I'm not Leon. I do love this free dress instead of the actual pass, though. Very honest with y'all. Mm-hmm. Someone saw through the window, Leon. Come get your wife. Come get your girl, Leon. Please. Yeah, no, we're not compatible. No. No. But we do have cheeks. I like to believe that us as the commanders, we got some cheek. Yes, we do. I like to believe that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if we have post-Romani training, then maybe. Yes. I would like to believe we do have cheeks. We do. Yeah, Leon's cake is built different, but I would also like to believe that our cake is also existent in this game. Yeah, but we can't compare it to Leon. This is very true. Very true. Okay, Claire time. Let me feed the... hold on. Come here. I've got tickets. Auto-select. Perfect. Just go all the way. Oh, right. I'm gonna just get you to 10 right now. It's not like I'm gonna use you.
Even in a hellish place like this, there always seems to be good people, like you.
I love her. I love her. I'm so sad, but I'm also happy that she was given for free, but I'm sad because I feel like she should have been one of the SSR units, one of the gold ones. Damn. Okay. Yes, quick question. Who has a better cake, Leon or Kalpas? Let's be so for real, Leon. Mainly because have you seen the mods they've done for Leon? Kalpas has got booty, but Leon, I'm sorry, Leon. I love me Kalpas, but Leon's got the cake. Leon, no question whatsoever. Yeah. I need a Nikke to greet the commander by slapping him on the behind at some point. Yeah, have you seen the mods they've done with this man? Yeah, nah, Leon, no hesitation whatsoever. I love Kalpas. He does have a cake. He does, but Leon wins that. Leon wishes he had his cooking skills, though. I agree. He's got interesting cake, yes. All right, Claire time. Pinot Colony? Okay. Pinot Colony? While looking for Polly, who went missing during an investigation, Query and Claire searched the last place she was seen. A mansion in the Outer Rim. Another recap. Okay. In the annex once used as a dorm by the Torch of Salvation cultists. Is this? They discovered a photograph of a mother and daughter tucked inside a notebook. Oh, okay, I see where this is at. They seem to have had a close relationship. Having trouble seeing it? Want to take a closer look? Claire holds the photo closer to Query. The faded faces of a mother and daughter begin to come into focus. I know exactly where this takes place. Oh! Query recognizes the face she once saw in a case file. Te para? Yeah, and that's where story 1 ended, right? And then we started story 2, but they had already discussed stuff. Okay. Is this someone you know? Do you remember what I said earlier? The reason Miranda and I came to this mansion was to find a colleague of ours who disappeared while investigating a case. Yes, what was her name again? Polly. It was Polly, right?
That's right. Polly was investigating a series of disappearances which occurred in the Ark. And,
Query points to the little girl in the photo.
this girl, Depata, we were tracking her, but then the trail disappeared.
And yet a photo of Depata shows up here. That's good. Okay. Claire sits down on a nearly collapsed bed frame. I guess I should get the full story before we go any further.
The full story?
Think about it. What does it mean, finding the photo here of all places? It means Depata was here. At a dormitory that hardly looks fit for anyone to live in. If Polly was trailing her, chances are she came here too.
You're right.
So, I need to hear everything about these disappearances before moving on. If we can figure out why Depata ended up in a place like this, perhaps it might even lead us to a clue. Something that could help us find your colleague.
To be honest, I don't have the faintest idea what's going on in this mansion. Maybe hearing someone else's perspective is the right call. Okay, I'll tell you what I can about this case.
Claire started to get up to make space for Query, but then froze. This won't do.
Huh?
This old bed doesn't look sturdy enough to withstand both our weight. Claire proceeds to sit on the floor. Oh, she just like me. She just like me. I'll be doing the same thing sometimes, but not because things don't, wouldn't like handle us or something like that, just because I prefer sitting on the floor in general. Yeah. Hello, Kay, how's it going? Claire got isekai looking for Chris again? Stop! I've always been that person that if I can sit on the floor, and obviously the floor is clean, I'm sitting there. Yeah, I'm sitting there. Claire proceeds to sit on the floor. Now start from the beginning. From before Depata went missing. All right, story time. Claire's like, all right, story time. Let's do this. Start from the beginning. Contemplation. All right. Inside a quiet police station. Query taps a pen against the case file she is reading. Case number 8. Missing person, Alcidia 9. Female, 42, psychological counselor. That's Depata's mom, okay. 167 centimeters, 55 kg. Exact time of disappearance is unknown. Reporting missing to the ACPU by her last client. Notable information. Operated a counseling center. Confirmed to be the same center where Miles Carter underwent counseling. Has a daughter named Depata. No contact with the daughter as of yet. Also missing? Why did the daughter fail to report her mother's disappearance?
The daughter didn't file a missing persons report for her own mother.
Query marks the last line with a star and then looks up from the file. Her eyes move to a large whiteboard. On the left side of the board, a web of lines stretches out from a photo of Alcidia 9, connecting to all the other missing persons. Query's eyes follow the lines, then stops at Depata. It's a photo of her recorded by security cameras, passing through the partition that leads to the outer rim. That's right, that was a thing.
Depata, were you on your way to find your missing mother? But how did you know she was in the outer rim? Sorry, Polly.
Clatter? Query opens Polly's locker. Oh, okay. Inside, there are several folders neatly arranged.
Is this it?
Query squints as she pulls out one of the folders. Case number 8-1. Missing person, Depata. While skimming through the materials, Polly organized separately, Query is struck by something.
Right before Depata disappeared, she was confirmed to have visited Alcidia 9's counseling center. Afterwards, she stopped attending school, presumably because she began to investigate her mother's disappearance.
A troubling detail was written.
Soon after, Deipara herself vanished.
Case number 9. God dang. Hi, Kay. How's it going? Okay. I like where this is setting place. And also, can I just say, I'm glad Query is getting something out of this. We didn't get to see... We saw a bit of her in the actual event stuff, but I'm glad she's getting more as well. Missing person. Polly. ACPU investigator. Went missing during the investigation. Confirmed last seen heading for the Outer Rim. More Query, yeah. All signs point to her pursuing Deipara alone. Notable information. Confirmed to have visited the counseling center operated by Obsidian 9 on the day of her disappearance. The center is currently decommissioned. Entry is not permitted. Recently, a phrase has been reported to be circulating among the staff. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us.
So, Polly visited the counseling center, then went to the Outer Rim and disappeared. But the center itself is closed off now. It seems Obsidian 9 and Deipara are all the key to all this. Polly must have known that too, which is why she was following Deipara. That's all I can tell you about the case.
So basically, Deipara disappeared while investigating her own mother's disappearance.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
There's one thing that's bugging me. The phrase you mentioned that was circulating among the center's employees.
Oh, that? Umbrella will pave the way forward for us? That one?
Yes. There was a word in there that sounds familiar. Yeah, I bet it does. Clary, are you sure you've never heard of the Umbrella Corporation? Honey, she don't know about that. Just a comedic side. Yeah, especially more than just a comedic side gig in the Phantom Thieves event. Yeah, I'm glad that she took a bit more screen time for sure. I'm glad that they added her here as well. The struggle play episode. Back in the corridor of the annex, Claire points to a notice pinned on the bulletin board. Informed consent form of clinical trial. At the bottom of the notice is a logo shaped like an umbrella. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. This umbrella is referring to the Umbrella Corporation. This logo is proof positive of that. Which means that counseling center was somehow tied to the Umbrella Corporation.
Umbrella presents itself as a pharmaceutical company, but behind closed doors, they've repeatedly conducted illegal human experiments. They developed viruses that mutate people into violent monsters, and brought about the destruction of Raccoon City.
That's right. And now, Claire presses her fingers against the umbrella-shaped mark. Their logo was found here as well. Are you starting to get the picture? Why Deipara never reported her mother's disappearance to the police? And why she came alone to a mysterious dorm like this on her own? Without realizing, Claire presses against the mark so hard that her fingernail scratches it and causes it to tear slightly. 2. Procedure. Participants shall receive the holy elixir of the judge through a purification ritual. The ritual will span 7 days and cannot be halted or abandoned midway. During this period, bodily reactions and transformations will be observed to determine the subject's eligibility for salvation. What the hell?
So, Deipara knew her mother was involved with Umbrella or some strange cult, and recklessly came here without notifying the police. If she reported it, who knows what sort of punishment her mother would receive?
Even so, I still think contacting the police would have been the right thing to do. But Claire took out the photograph of the mother and daughter. A kid her age wouldn't be able to handle something like this on her own. In the photo, Deipara wears a playful smile. A bright smile showing no trace of worry.
You're right. She's too young. Do you think Deipara took part in this bizarre clinical trial somehow? She only came here to find her mother. No, save her mother.
For now, all we can do is hope that it isn't the case. And do the very best we can.
Our very best?
Yes. Deipara, your colleague, Polly, and the other people who have gone missing. We don't know what happened to them yet. They might be hiding. They might be locked up somewhere. There's no reason to lose hope just yet. In fact, just recently, when we were escaping Raccoon City, what happened was... Oh, come on! Hi, Renner. How's it going? What happened was... Goddamn. A little miss? Oh. I forgot how much reading Bond stories take, and I'm already halfway through my water bottle. Good thing, though, but still. What happened was... Yeah. Little miss. Let's see. Cliffhanger. There it is. Wanna find out more? Play Resident Evil, says the COLLAB. Claire, okay. I couldn't get in contact with my brother Chris, so I went to Raccoon City looking for him. I met a little girl. There it is, Sherry. Oh, we gonna get this? Okay. I met a little girl named Sherry Birkin.
Sherry Birkin?
She was a child who was abandoned by her parents. Sherry mentioned, yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Where'd I put it? I don't have anything of hers I can show you. I would have showed you her phone if I had one. Her photo, if I had one. Damn. You see how adorable she was. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. You see how adorable she was. And how mature she was. Anyway, while escaping the chaos caused by the rampant infections, Sherry and I got split up. A lot happened. Claire closes her eyes for a moment. Her expression darkens as if recalling those moments. Being chased by a relentless monster, struggling to survive the hellish virus, and... Claire's anger causes her to go silent for a while. You know what? I'm thankful Sherry wasn't transferred to Gatekeeper as well. Yeah. Thinking back to the creature relentlessly chasing her and Sherry, as well as a certain female researcher, Claire finally opens her eyes. She grits her teeth and speaks. So much. So much has happened. At the time, all I could think of was how to reunite with Sherry and get out of Raccoon City together. I was plagued with thoughts of the terrible things that could happen to her while we were apart. But I cast them aside. Yeah, the mother.
So what happened to Sherry?
Some way, somehow, Sherry and I both managed to escape the city one day. We went through hell, of course, but we got a lot of help along the way.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'd be worried sick knowing a child was out there all alone. Especially if it was where we were ambushed by that infected dog.
Right. Thank God things worked out. But the only reason we made it was because we did our best with what we were given. Whatever happened, we faced it head on. And that led to the best possible outcome. The same applies to everything in life. The point is, we have to charge forward if we want things to go our way, right? That's why you and I are working together. So, push aside any negative thoughts as best as you can. Dwelling on them will only drag you down.
cast aside any negative thoughts. And do the best with cards we're dealt? Alright, I'll give it a try.
Seeing Query's resolve, Claire smiles at her. She's so beautiful, man. Seeing Claire smiling at her, a question pops into Query's head.
Come to think of it, I don't think you've brought this up. Jill is a police officer affiliated with STARS.
I'll give you stars, I'm sorry.
So, are you a police officer too?
Oh, come on, not my playlist, Jesus. I'll give you stars, it's stuck in my head, man. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'll give you stars. Jesus. That is it's engraved into my head now every time I see stars in this damn game now. I'm giving stars. I'll give you stars. That's why we loved you. I'll give you stars. Okay. Judgment. Play episode. And I'm seeing stars. Thank you, Shift Up. For real, though. I don't want to... Hold on, let me double check that my food's not on its way. It shouldn't be just yet. Not yet, okay. Yeah, not yet, we're good.
No. Yeah, I figured you were... Wait, what? You're not?
Nope, I'm not. As you can see, I don't have a police badge or anything. Although I wouldn't mind having one. It'd be kind of cool getting to flash one at times like this.
Then, are you some kind of special agent?
Nope, just an ordinary college student.
An ordinary college student? Huh?
She's mind blown, bro. Query's eye drift down to the grenade launcher in Claire's hands.
For a college student? All that stuff you just told me about escaping Raccoon City and staying calm in the face of such bizarre incidents in a strange place. You really don't show any fear at all.
She's a Redfield. This is normal, exactly. She is a Redfield. Just an ordinary college student. Yeah. Well, I should let you know. The only reason I was able to escape Raccoon City alive was thanks to a bit of help from my brother.
What do you mean?
It's in her blood, yeah. He taught me how to handle firearms, mostly for self-defense.
Oh, right. You said your brother was a police officer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have no idea where he is or what he's up to nowadays. You're always looking for him. I know. We know, girl. We know. It's been a while since we've lost contact. Anyway, that's how I was able to escape from Raccoon City. As for why I'm so calm and collected right now, that's because I've already gone through something similar to this. He's always off somewhere, man. I faced the infected in Raccoon City. Once you've gone through that kind of peril, you just gradually become used to it. Because there's no way to go back to the way things were before any of this happened.
That's true. It's impossible to go back.
Of course, just because you get used to it doesn't mean you forget. All the horrible things you've seen. True. That is true. Just because you get used to something doesn't mean you end up forgetting these things. Very, very true. Very well said. No one should have to live like this. Rather than being haunted by those memories all the time, it would be better to live peacefully without knowing that those events ever happened in the first place. That's why I'm trying to stop it. So that there won't be any more people like me, forced to live with this new reality that's been forced upon them.
That's very admirable of you. That's a very noble thought. I say that from the bottom of my heart.
You don't have to flatter me like that. Claire looks at the photo of the mother and daughter again. Anyway, this family. De Para's family. If only they could return to how they look in this photo. By the way, this photo. Didn't it fall out of a notebook?
That's right. I completely forgot about that.
Let's see. Huh.
Looks like a journal de para kept. A journal? It could be worth taking a look. There could be something written in there about the circumstances around her disappearance. Taking Corey's suggestions to heart, Claire opens up the journal. Let me read this to you. The very first line of the diary reads, "Life was ordinary. The mundane days I spent with mom and dad. I can still recall them with perfect clarity." That was the start of story 2, yeah. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us sprawled out watching TV together in comfort. The quiet little conversation we'd have before falling asleep. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, and that's when story 2 starts. So Claire's takes place in between story 1 and story 2. Got it. Okay. So this also confirms that she's what, pre-Resident Evil 2, if I'm not mistaken? Not pre, post. Claire's confirmed, taken before, pre-Code Veronica, yeah, and post-Resident Evil 2, post-Resident Evil 2, thank you. Okay. Post, not pre-post. So this confirmed post-Resident Evil 2. So Jill's probably saying, we about to find out, yeah. Extra stuff, it's the same, yeah. This is very, I'll be so honest. Maybe I'm biased. Out of Ada and Claire's, I liked Claire's more, but it is more extra stuff. It is more extra stuff, more context as well, and more of a summary as well as seeing a part where we weren't present as well. Yeah. You still got 2 big, more big adventures under your belt. Yup. I like as well that they incorporated Query too. I do like that. I do love the fact that Query's like, you're an ordinary college student? What? You got a grenade launcher, hello? I appreciate that. Getting that Ada, Jill, and Claire were escaping the city when Keeper transported them. Yes, they were escaping a city, yes, and they ended up being transported. Though Ada was transported way before. Wasn't Ada transported alongside the documents? I think. I believe that was suggested? Because I know Claire and Jill transported together at the same time, I should say. Ada was transported before them, though. 2 weeks, I think, right? Yeah. Her story to be taken from the escaped helicopter and end of Resi 3. Yeah, at least 2 weeks with Ada. Ada came about 2 weeks, yeah, before them. She has a rocket launcher. I see no issue. Listen. Selective vision? If that's the word here. Selective vision? Yeah. It could have been even more than 2 weeks, but at least 2 weeks, yeah. Day of the Dabber, there will be other squads meeting other world characters without the commander around. Same. Ada was transported as she was escaping, yeah, but now we're getting into the temporal toxins, the 2 week difference, yeah. 3 place around the same 2 days. True. With a prosthetic leg, it's looking like he was also a character from the side quest, the one wanting to fishing pole. I'm looking more into it to confirm. Okay. Query just loves weapons. Yeah, selective vision if that's the case here.
I learned how to shoot from my brother. He's a cop, but I haven't seen him around lately.
Girl, you're always looking for him. I know. He's always off somewhere, girl. I know. Where's she at? She's so pretty, man.
I can't exactly go back to being just a college student.
I mean...
That's why I'm fighting. To make sure no one else has to live through this.
Listen. I can't blame her. This is a college student, guys. Imagine going through everything that she's gone through. Imagine trying to get back to college life after all of that. Nah, bro. I could never. Absolutely not.
I learned how to shoot from my brother.
We read this, okay.
He's a cop, but Ivan promised me something. Even if I'm not around, don't leave that kid de Parle all alone. I can't exactly go back to being just a college student.
Yeah, I can't blame her.
That's why I'm fighting. To make sure no one else has to live through this.
Yeah, no, my life would be changed forever. I cannot blame her. Nope, never. Yeah, exactly. NIKKE self-collab characters so pretty for real, though.
Promise me something. Even if I'm not
I love
around,
this.
don't leave that kid de Parle all alone.
And we already knew that she was seeing De Para kind of like her, like Sherry a bit. Yeah.
You're not planning on leaving me here alone, are you?
No.
I'm counting on you to come back here soon. You hear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wait, seriously? You're really giving this to me? Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Little did Claire know Raccoon City was just the beginning.
I should give you something in return. How about a Mr. Raccoon plushie?
Oh.
What is it? You won't be embarrassed if I open it now, will you?
No.
Don't worry. As long as I'm with you, nothing bad's gonna happen. Don't worry. Even in a hellish place like this, there always seems to be good people, like you. Honestly, it's a shame, knowing I won't see you again when I go back.
Oh. I love her, bro. I love her. Yeah, nah, she my
Promise
fave.
me something. Even if I'm
She
not around,
genuinely my
don't
fave
leave
so
that
far.
kid Deparo all alone.
She's so pretty, man. They did a great job. They did a great job with her. She's absolutely stunning. Holy crap. SRY, it's like a good and bad thing. Good because that just means we got her without wishing, but at the same time, I feel like she should have been an SSR at the same time, man. Yeah. But yeah, it's like a good and bad kind of deal here, man. Pro and con. All right. It's your turn. Miss, I'll give you stars. Damn, you look good with that
Tell
outfit,
me,
though.
who are you fighting for? Yourselves or the survivors?
You look amazing with this.
It's not just the virus that's dangerous. Human greed is just as deadly.
Yep. All right, before I jump into this one, though, an ad wants to start in 18 minutes. Let me run it. When you guys are back, let me know, okay? And that way we can avoid the ads while I do her bond, okay? I'm scared about who we're getting as a free SSR anniversary. Same. We just know that it's most likely going to be an SSR per usual for anniversaries. Yeah, it'll be a free unit it's gonna basically gonna help like the newer players break that wall as well. They're gonna need it. All right, let me run that ad. Let me know when you guys are back from the ads, okay? All right. Okay. Hi, Miss Longnose. Miss Longnose? Who? Is Chime? I'm hoping it's Chime, honestly. We have not seen Chime in a bit. Not to mention, people have been wanting her. I don't see, as much as I love Chime, and I would love Chime to be like an SSR, but I honestly see her being like the free unit. Kisama! Yeah, my money's on. I feel like it's most likely Chime. That's the only, I don't see Chime getting a banner, but being the free unit instead. Free units are, true, the free units are still SSR, with an exception, yes, but for anniversary, yes. I should clarify, I don't see Chime being a banner unit. She most likely would be like the free unit, if anything. Don't make Chime the free, no, I'm sorry, I can't see anything else though. Chime will probably be in a 2-part banner. You're so foul for that one, oh my god. So foul. I need Chime to be the perfect partner for my king. I genuinely feel it might be Chime. If she doesn't end up being the free unit and she actually has a banner, that'd be great though. Hope it's not Pinocchio. I think Pinocchio's too soon, but who knows at this point. Yeah. We'll find out next week though, once we get side story content. Yeah. We'll find out. Just like Lily-wise. Oh my god. Oh my god, let me double check my order while we're behind an ad. Where are you guys? You ordered details. Okay, you're still there. Okay. Not picked up yet. Okay. What you ordered? Just a smoothie, protein smoothie. Mama wanted a protein smoothie. And I ordered Danishes and an acai bowl. If it's Chime, then it's got to do good with her cake. So far, first anniversary free unit was Baby Snow, right? Yes. Second anniversary free unit was... I'm not counting half Annies right now. Second Annie was Mori, right? No, it wasn't Mori. Shit, Mori was half Annie. It was Rapunzel. It was Rapunzel. We can guarantee it's a pilgrim for full anniversaries. Yeah, because Mori was half Annie. She's not under... Is she under pilgrim? No, she's not under pilgrim. I don't think she is. Yeah, Rapunzel, pure grace. Yeah, so if anything, we can assume so far until it's actually released and we get confirmation, the free unit's going to be another pilgrim. Yeah, Mori was under Siren's patch. That was the half Annie. Full anniversaries are the pilgrim ones. It can end up being Chime, if anything. I can't think of anyone else then. Yeah, Mori was Missless, and then Kilo was for half anniversary with Crown. Siren was half anniversary. Oh my god, this recent half anniversary with Siren. Yeah, no, it would have to be a pilgrim then, if they continue this like pattern. And Small White's still good to this day, yeah. It's the only free unit that's been viable for me. Yeah. So most likely a pilgrim. Therefore, yeah, the only thing that checks out would be Chime. Unless they miraculously bring in someone in the side story, which side story should end up being like, I guess, our quote-unquote confirmation of what's coming up. 0.5 was Ray. Yeah, exactly. That who's not a pilgrim. Okay. It's a good starter, yeah. Also, Baby Ray was for 0.5, yeah. Okay. Okay. That... Yeah, I can't think of anyone else, guys. It's just... It would just be Chime. Yeah. Genuinely. I'm trying to think of, like, at the top of my head, who else would it be? But no, unless they bring out someone completely new. NIKKE's? I can't say the fucking name. Damn. Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Would they be pilgrims, though? That's the question. I'm being a burst one similar to leader, but her kit would be slightly ahead. My god. Why you like this, bro? Why? God damn it. Oh, heretic for New Year's? Who knows, man? Brutal. So brutal. Brutal. Oh, there goes my food. My order, not food. Well, food, yeah. In 20? Okay, that's fine. All right. Are we back from Az? Yes, we are. Okay. All right. Had the skin too? Yeah, we just got the pass. Yeah, we got the pass.
Raccoon City used to be so full.
I'll get Ada's pass later.
Now it's
mainly
just
because
an
of resources,
undead
but I do like the
nightmare.
free skin for Ada instead. All right, guys. Time for Jill. Bonds rate. Let's feed her some tickets. No, I can just do this. There we go. Gift.
Even after this mission ends, I won't forget you.
Oh. That was sweet. Okay. All right. Let's go. We're going by days here? Okay. All right. Day 1. After receiving word that Polly went missing during an investigation, Jill and Miranda find themselves at her last known location, a mansion in the Outer Rim. During their search of a junk-filled storeroom, they discover and solve a puzzle. I remember this, which reveals a secret tunnel before them. They decide to follow the passage. Eventually, they come upon a laboratory. Unlike the mansion's decrepit exterior, the lab is equipped with surprisingly modern equipment. However, there they go. Okay. When you got their younger version in game, I can't think of one either. Yeah. Do I really need to get Jill's outfit? Up to you! I got it because I really love the outfit on her. Yeah. And it's a reference too. Yeah. Use the gold taken on her because anniversary's coming, but I love this woman so much. Valid. Oh my. Oh no, Miranda, honey. Bodies are strewn about the room, evidence that the experience conducted here were far from ordinary. So this is part of this, okay. Adding to the dread was a researcher lying in the corner, collapsed and muttering. He was muttering the fucking cult lines, yeah. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. The new life has been created, a cruel distortion of things sacred. It's the same thing as always, damn. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God damn. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. The end, these foolish mortals. Distortion of all things sacred. Throwing the world into turmoil. End is nigh. Do not resist. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist, bro. God, oh God. Guide us to our reckoning. Even dying, he was chanting this. Jesus. The researcher collapses, blood gushing from his mouth. A gaping hole has been torn through the center of his torso, as if something had forced its way out from within. Okay, I know where this takes place now. Okay. Hey! Hey! Are you okay? I'm sorry, I know my girl. I know my girl's not okay and in shock. But, honey. Oh. I know my girl's in shock right now. But the man's got a hole in his torso, Miranda. Oh. Oh my God. I love my baby girl. My poor baby, for real. My baby girl is in shock, guys. It's okay. She can't process any of this right now. She is in shock. Let her be. Let her be. It's like the damn ibuprofen meme. Wrong words, Miranda. Give her head pats. Give her head pats. 'Tis but a scratch. She's just a traffic cop, for real though. She's not used to this. Oh no. Hey, are you okay? Miranda shakes the body of the researcher, staining her hands red. Oh, we didn't see that in the story. It's too late. Oh no. Oh no. Jill clasped Miranda's hands, which was now trembling. Oh. With her other hand, she gently closes the researcher's eyes. Miranda's legs give out and she falls to her knees. Oh my God. What? What on earth happened here? Jill scans the room in silence. Something in the researcher's hands catches her eye. What's this? As she picks it up, she realizes it's a notebook drenched in blood. She opens it carefully. On the first page, in neat handwriting, it reads, Day 1. Oh, it's a journal. That's why her Bond stories are titled like this. Okay, she's reading a journal. 'Tis but a flesh wound. The analysis of the holy elixir of the judge bestowed by the cult leader is complete. The cult leader was right. The central government hides the truth. Oh, I'm not surprised. Raptures are God's judges. No, they're not. Not enemies of mankind. I see no issue with accepting their offer and joining the project. By which I mean, I must join it. New humans who defy the will of God shall be purged by those who accept it. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation blazes. So she's reading this man's journal. Okay. Dark is treacherous and will take everything from you, yeah. Just slipped and fell in a bottle of ketchup, Miranda trusts. I feel so bad, man. We didn't see that with Miranda at the beginning. We knew that she was traumatized, obviously. She's just a traffic cop at the end of the day. She's not used to seeing all this. You know? She's a cop, yeah, but seeing all that? Damn. Holy. Damn. This is but a flesh wound. It's a mild chest pain. Alright, day 10. Bad idea to eat during this spot. A little bit, maybe. Project. Jill looks up from the notebook and is once again jolted back to the present by the horrific scene before her. Corpses hang from shattered tubes. God damn. The bodies of researchers lie strewn about, torn to pieces and grotesquely disfigured. Jill's head starts to throb as a memory from Raccoon City comes rushing back. How can they be so cruel? Meanwhile,
Oh. Raptures are God's judges, not enemies of mankind. How can anyone say such a thing?
Miranda, her eyes still fixed on the notebook, suddenly starts to get a headache as events from the arc play back in her mind. Is she... Oh... Is she going back? No, Miranda! Oh... Yeah, she's going back to chapter 22, no? The invasion, yeah. The sky collapses with a deafening bang. This is Poke Arc invasion when it happened, yeah. When she first got traumatized, yeah. The sky collapsed with a deafening bang. And raptors start to pour through, yeah. People scream and flee. Meanwhile, Miranda stands frozen in terror. Oh, baby girl! Yeah, where she thought she shouted too hard. That was like the first time we got an actual animation, right? Apart from, obviously, Laplace's. But like, it was like a long-ass animation, too. Stands frozen in terror. No, never mind. No. That was like the major one because she was screaming in and yeah. Okay, but it was a very long one, too. Anime cutscene and all, yeah. Okay. She stands frozen in terror.
That day. If these people knew what had happened in the Ark that day, they wouldn't be saying this.
Miranda? Oh, honey, come back. Oh. Not poor girl.
Nikke's fell. Citizens died. And the Raptures, mankind's mortal enemy, trampled all over them without a single care.
Miranda,
Huh?
get a hold of yourself. She's getting PTSD, yeah. I know it's hard to face I know it's hard in the face of such nightmarish things, but you've got to keep it together. There's no way of knowing when another trap will trigger, or when another infected creature will jump out at us. She saw, yeah, she was there. She genuinely thought that she screamed too hard, too loud for the Dome of Eternity to break. That's what she originally thought, and so they were there present. And all that shit happened. Yep, she was there, guys. My friend just started playing a game, pulled Crow as her first as I am dead. Oh no! That's a sign, have them reroll. Oh my god. Tell them to restart, no joke. Oh my god. It's so easy to get more units though, guys. Up to them though if they want to restart, yeah. You want to save your city, its people, and your missing friend, right?
Yes.
Then you've gotta keep your head clear.
Okay, I will.
Good. Let's keep looking. We need to figure out what happened here. Jill flips through the notebook. Okay. Frick to count reroll. Oh my god. God damn, guys. What? Oh, you mother. Guys, my smoothie was canceled. I got my refund back, but my smoothie was canceled. God damn it. God damn it. They couldn't let me know before? And all because they couldn't reach the place in time. Damn. Man. You could have, like, let me know. Are you open? Alright, I'll figure this out later. A smoothie-less night is a bummer. That's some bull. It's like the high hippo. Like them, yeah, like they, like genuinely, you couldn't like. Damn. SI bag. What happened? Help. What happened? That's rough. Yeah. They could apparently so. Like they couldn't reach the place in time. Like you could have let me know beforehand. Now what am I gonna do? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. This is delivery only. Okay, hold up. 2 special blueberry burst smoothies. Is there a protein one though? I want protein. We're wanting protein. Please. He don't need help. What are you guys doing to him? What are you guys doing? Yeah, no, they don't make it. Yeah, why? Like, while I'm making the order, yeah, I was like, it was canceled. Like, come on. Like, what the heck? I got refunded at least, though. Yeah. I'm so upset. All right, I'm gonna get a blueberry burst one from this. Let's see if this one works out. It's like the second place that I go to, though. Usually. Pineapple Paradise. Okay. Strawberry Dream. I need backup. What are you guys doing? You know what? There's a buy one, get one free on this place. I might as well. 2 peach smoothies. Kiwi or blueberry. Give me the blueberry one. Let me see. I'm gonna try again for this other place now. Let's see. Milkshake time? We shall see. Customize it your own way. Promo applied. Okay. I'm gonna have a road trip. May take a few days. Gonna have to jump them. I'm gonna try this one more time. Luckily, it's open. It should be open. It says delivered in 40 minutes. Okay. Okay. Do you have Danishes? Yum yum. No, I'm sorry. Not yum yum. Yeah, they don't have my Danishes here. God damn it. Oh well. All right, order those, please. Check. But just don't like flirting with him in Spanish. Oh, you were flirting with him in Spanish? That's why he was asking for help? Why are you mad? Why are you mad at that? All right, place delivered. Let's see. Okay, I'm so sorry. All right, back to the schedule. That's part of it? Oh, no. Civil War in theaters near you, for real, though. Like, how you gonna let me know it's canceled when, like, you let me waste that whole entire time? What? Like, come on. Goddamn. All right, let's see. Luckily, I was refunded. Okay. All right, let's see. Flip. Yeah, I know that was canceled. You just told me. What about the other one, though? Got it. Yeah, got it. Thanks. Track that. What? Track that. Thanks. Jesus. Okay. We need our liquid intake for real. Alright, she's reading the journal. Amid bloodstained page after bloodstained page. Day 10. She finally comes across something legible. Failed. 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 Yet another failure. Clearly the flesh of mortals is far too limited to accept the holy elixir of the judge. I need a way to raise their tolerance. Oh, hell no. Through revelation, I was able to refine the holy elixir. At last, I have found a way to raise the subject's tolerance. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. 5th trial results. Tests were successful. Upon injecting a stray canine with the holy elixir... What?! I observed significant increase to both its physique and regenerative abilities. All preparations are complete. Evil must be purified. It is time to proceed to the next phase. What the fuck? That's the zombie dog, yeah. Oh, God. Bro. Zombie dogs, man. Yeah, that's the dogs we encountered. Okay. Not a stray pupper. Edward. Not you saying Edward. Not yet, though. What do you mean? Not yet, though. Severus, yeah. Oh. Attack Miranda and Korea? Yeah. Happy's gonna be pissed. Day 11. Upon injecting a stray canine with a holy elixir, I observed a significant increase to both its physique and regenerative abilities. Those dogs we ran into, yep. They must have been infected.
I don't remember very clearly.
What do you mean you don't remember? It just happened.
I was so scared. I didn't get a clear look at them. I wasn't even sure if your shots hit them. If they weren't monsters, but just dogs that were sick, then I didn't think it was right to be shooting them.
Oh, honey.
Instead, I was thinking we should have taken them to get treated.
Oh. We were in a life or death situation, and that's what you were thinking? You could have been bitten. You would have been infected. And that's assuming they didn't tear you to shreds right then and there.
Still, you wouldn't open fire on Polly just because she caught a cold, would you?
Oh, honey, it's not the same, but I see what you mean.
What? Just because someone's infected with a virus doesn't mean you have to shoot them.
Ah, so that's what you're getting at. Miranda, you said you've never heard of Raccoon City or the T virus, right?
Right?
Then I can see why you'd think that, yeah. Or maybe I should say, that's the normal way to look at it. At least until you realize what kind of virus it is. Yeah, true. Jill explains the T virus to Miranda. And the catastrophe it brought to Raccoon City. She doesn't know, yeah, she doesn't.
I'd never heard of any of this before.
She's never heard of rabies either, yeah.
Holly never said a word about it.
Remember, always be on alert.
I understand, but still. I don't think I could shoot in such a situation.
For the record, the shots I fired earlier were warning shots.
They were?
Yeah. If you can drive the enemy off, you save yourself the trouble of combat. Fighting isn't always the answer. But when it's time to fight, you need to face it head on. Anyway, don't worry about those dogs. I didn't shoot them.
Phew, that's a relief.
What I'm wondering about, though, is this holy elixir. More specifically, why were the dogs injected with the Neo virus left unattended? I suppose we'll have to keep reading to find the answer. After a brief pause, Jill turns the page. Day 11. Consent forms have been obtained from the believers. All declare with zeal that they will partake in the trial. Some even filled out consent forms for others who were hesitant for... That's illegal. No. What do you mean? Some even filled out consent forms for others who were hesitant? No. That should not be a thing. Hello? If they were hesitant, they did not fill out anything. You don't get... That doesn't give you the right to fill it out for them. That's not how it works here. Hell no. What? That's bull. Thanks to that, the 6th trial should proceed without issue. They're all smiling, firm in the belief that their wishes are about to come true. Classic cool stuff, basically. That is not how things work. Oh my god. So parents doing their kids... Basically? Yeah? I'm assuming as well that it's not just like kids, but also just in general folks that were hesitant, people ended up filling it out for them instead. Whether adult or kid. At this case, yeah. The ancient practice of voluntold, yeah. Second me is screaming at this. No, for real, you don't do that. Those who are crying must be overcome with emotion. Those are not being overcome with emotion. I doubt it. Day 12. 6th trial results. Tests were successful. I've detailed my findings on the computer. Motion of fear, maybe. Day 15. Ooh. Blood was flying everywhere. And there was so much screaming. The whole thing keeps playing back in my head over and over. The sights, the sounds. The believers gave their consent. They wanted to do these trials. That makes it okay. That makes it all okay. No. No, it doesn't. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. There he goes again. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. No, you don't do that. No, this is some cult stuff. I can still hear the screams. Something's wrong. This cannot be God's will. And it's not. The sentence breaks off there. Ugh. This gives me the creeps. The hesitant. We filled out their consent forms for them. That's not how that should work. Nah. Nah. Classic cult bullshit. Sharon, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in. I hope you had a lot of fun. I already filled out our forms for the Red Shoes and GN Appreciation Club. I mean club. No need to thank me. Opie, down. Stop it. Stop it. Oi, indeed. Stop it. Oh my god. You started the Woo Main Story. Let's go. I hope you had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the raid. Of course, guys. You're not following Sharon. Follow Sharon. Show them all the love and support. Please. That's violation of so many laws. But then again, it's a cult. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't. Yeah, consent forms are literally for the person's consent, not the other person filling it out for them. Yeah. I request a lawyer. Oh my god. Damn. Shit. But I hope you had a lot of fun. Let's go. Mega Venom Story. She's so cool, but I gotta say for the blind swordsman husbando. So valid. So valid. I have yet to even do the story for Wua, but I will be wishing for Galbrina on Sunday. Yeah, I need her, man. She looks like so much fun. But thank you so much for the raid, Sharon. If you need to raid and run, get yourself some food, rest up, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to hang out here with us or lurk away, whatever you prefer. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community as well. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, thank you. And good luck for the blind swordsman as well. All good, Sharon. Thank you so much. Yeah, go take care of yourself. Please, please, please. And thank you so much once again for the raid. Sign me up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Day 17. Probably. Oh, shit. I'm scared. You know what? Hold on. I need water after that. Hold on. Okay. All right.
I have a question. Do I also need to take that injection now?
No. Miranda points to a syringe on the floor. A bead of blood clings to the needle tip. No, you do not. It appears to be a syringe used to inject the virus. No, Miranda. Oh, honey. I forgot she did that. I signed that form earlier. To be fair, you signed it because you thought, and it was just muscle memory, that anything that needed signing and was empty, that you had to sign it because Polly implemented that in your mind. No, you do not do that. Stop it. And stop it, Miranda. My baby girl, bro. I signed that form earlier. The consent form. I didn't read it carefully. This is why you read before we sign stuff. I know it was implemented in your mind to sign everything, but no, honey. Do not sign anything before reading. Jill, protect our baby girl, please. Please.
I had no idea I was agreeing to join this. If I had, I would have listened to Query. She told me to always read carefully before you sign anything.
Yes, listen to Query. Listen to Query. Just because you signed doesn't mean you have to go through with it.
Oh, really?
You don't want to end up like the people here, do you?
No.
Miranda glances towards the tubes. A shiver runs down her spine.
It must have been agonizing.
I'm sure it was. As she spoke, Jill's eyes went distant, her mind drifting out of the lab, off to somewhere far away. Oh, we know where. The flames of burning debris flicker in the plaza beneath the clock tower. Yep. After severing her pursuer's arm with an iron gate, Jill breathes a sigh of relief when suddenly a tentacle surges forward and pierces her arm with a barb. And then, snapping back into the present, Jill rubs her right arm. The scar has long since healed. It really is agonizing.
Oh? Oh.
Instead of replying, Jill flips through the notebook again. Another bloody page. And another one. They're all bloody. Yeah. Nemesis reference? Yeah. She flips through several pages, until finally she finds one that's legible. Day 17, probably. My memory is hazy. I think it's been a few days since the 6th trial, but I don't know what's happened in the time. I'm sure that I was going to shut the project down. So I went to see the cult leader. The researcher was going to shut the project down. Okay. And I don't remember anything past that. So they were going to shut it down, but they went to go and talk to the cult leader. And they can't remember anything? It feels like there's something crawling around inside me. My whole body itches. I'm so hungry. Uh-oh. So thirsty. I know why my memory is so hazy. I found an injection mark just below my neck. There it is. So they wanted to shut the project down, but they went to go talk to the cult leader thinking, oh, let me go talk to them. Yeah, no, it didn't work out. Itchy, tasty. Itchy, tasty reference. Itchy, tasty. I can hear the screams. God damn it. Itchy! Stop! I have to stop them. I swear if you say tasty. You say tasty. Itchy! If you say tasty, I swear to God, the project cannot go on. Itchy! Project Reborn Evil must be shut down. Oh, God. God damn it! Oh my God. God damn it. Shift up. You did good. You did good, honestly. No, it's so close. We almost got it. We almost got it. I was waiting for Tasty to show up, bro. I kid you not. Okay. Jill, day uncertain. Holy, you just let out a breath of relief. For real, I genuinely thought they were gonna do it as well. Okay, we were one step away from the goal. Okay. Day, Heart keeps racing. The screams. So tired of the screams. Scared. Test subjects. Set free. Dogs run. Oh. Dogs play with people. They, look happy. Me play too. No. No, don't do this. Itchy. Itchy, stop! Cease! 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 Please! Cease! Cease! Itchy! Itchy, say it, come on. Itchy. Itchy. Oh God. Stop the edgy. God damn it, shift up. Oh God. Aw, crap. No. Hungry. Body. And no, listen. Something come out of chest. That's what happened to him. Yeah. Oh my God. So close. They were so close. They were so close. Something coming out of chest. That's close enough. Yeah. God damn it. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's here. It's here. They just wanted to edge a little longer. Okay. God damn. Look tasty. Itchy. No, please. God damn it. Damn it. Okay, there it is. Finally. You really build that up, shift up. God damn it. Oh my God. It's a reference from Resi 1, right? The first one? Yeah, it's a reference to Resident Evil, guys. The first one, if I'm not mistaken. One more time. They edged us so hard for that one. Oh my God. Itchy. Tasty. The researcher's diary ends there. God damn. Okay, I gotta give it to them, man. I gotta give it to them. That was a good one. Okay, the fact that they kept edging though. Oh my God. Damn. Okay.
So that's why infected dogs were roaming around the mansion. Yeah, he let them free.
Jill closes the diary and immediately noticed papers scattered near the computer. Papers bearing the umbrella logo. Jill's like, I've read this before. Jill furrows her brow. We have to stop this no matter what. We can't allow a repeat of Raccoon City. Miranda looks at the bodies scattered across the lab for a moment. Then finally speaks, her voice somber.
We won't. We're going to put an end to this. For the safety of the Ark and all its citizens.
Jill and Miranda think on the past, each recalling a different scene. Can I be so honest? I love that they interacted together. Yeah. I love the dynamic because they both share, like, you know, a PTSD as well. And they kind of needed each other, to be fair. Yeah. For one, the peaceful streets of Raccoon City. For the other, the peaceful streets of the Ark. Then, they have trauma bond, yeah. Their resolve burns as they both envision the same awful outcome. A city in flames. Okay, let's do this. Jill approaches the computer. Since we've come all this way, I want to find out more before we leave. Especially about the project this person wanted to shut down. Jill touches the monitor and it turns on immediately. There's a lab log here. And a video comparing the mutations from different doses of the neovirus.
A video?
Yeah. I'm going to press play. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Here goes. A video begins to play on the monitor. As Jill and Miranda watch to the end, their resolve becomes unshakable. They are determined to protect what matters most to them. Okay. My thoughts. I think my favorite one has to be Jill's. Yeah. Jill and Claire's are quite close for me. Though all three of them are definitely like a recap of what we didn't see, which is typical for like a collab Bond story. Yeah. For me, it's definitely Jill, Claire, and then Ada's last. Yeah. Yeah, Jill, Claire, and then Ada. For me, yeah. Same. Jill, Claire, and Ada for me in that priority order. Yeah, of favorites. Yeah. Though to be honest, it's recapping what happened, but we're also seeing what we didn't see in the main story because we were most likely off to doing something else in the main story as well. Yeah. Aside from that reference, yeah, it's a good exchange. I genuinely, yeah. Apart from the reference, yes. Thoroughly enjoyed Jill's for sure. That was number one for me. Then Claire's. Ada's, it was nice, but it wasn't bad, but it was fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was basically an extension of the Resident Evil, not a rehash. Yeah, basically. Yeah, for me, for sure, Jill's. Then Claire, and then Ada's. Yeah, Ada's was, it was like, okay, it exists. Yeah, it exists. It can be a recap for folks that maybe missed out on the events as well and they had these units. Because let's be so honest, like I said a lot of times, these collabs bring newer players. They're probably not going to be able to do the entire story by the time they get them, but they probably have these units. So they do their bond story and they'll get a little glimpse of what happened. Yeah. It was just there. Yeah, it was just there for me. Yeah, agreed. As it should be. Yeah, as it should be. Yeah. Our Jill sandwich never disappoints. Yeah, nah, I genuinely enjoyed it. God damn, girl.
The key to a successful mission? You just have to outlast the bastard.
You know what? She right. She right. Yeah. A key to a successful mission, just outlast that bastard. Damn right. Damn right. I didn't realize she did that. Okay, wait.
The key to a successful mission? You just have to outlast the bastard.
I love her. Love her.
You and I will take down the torch of salvation here in the Ark. Together. I promise. I used to have partners I could count on, but most of them are gone now.
Oh.
I hope you don't end up the same way.
That makes me nervous. That makes me nervous. Okay.
Before we go back, let's finish what we've started here.
Advice for Whale, yeah.
Let this place become another Raccoon City.
Gifts, let's see. Because I only gifted her once.
A gift? It's been a while since I got one of those.
Oh.
There's not a bomb in this, is there?
No. I can't blame her for asking, though.
Thanks. I'll remember.
There's not a bomb in this, is there? No, of course not. What do you mean?
You're someone I can count on. Coming from a super cop like me, you ought to be flattered.
Aww.
The world would be a better place if everyone were like you. But that's not possible. So the world ended up like this.
Yeah.
Even after this mission ends, I won't forget you.
This is so sweet, bro. Yeah, nah, I gotta be so for real. Jill's, yeah. Design-wise, my favorite for sure it's Claire, for sure. Because she's just so stunning and so pretty. But like the Bond story itself, definitely Jill. Number one for me. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that. Either way, though, I'm glad that we did those Bond stories. Yeah. Jill's been through some shit in Resident Evil 3, maybe the most traumatic for her character. Yeah, yeah. They did great with them. All three of them. But yeah, I'll be honest. Like, my least favorite, definitely Ada's. But again, I can understand why it's the way it is. It's genuinely a recap for like new players who didn't do the event, I guess. Yeah. It's the only thing I can really think of in recaps. Claire was cute. Genuinely enjoyed Jill's. Same thing. A little recap there, but it gave a little extension to it as well. Just went through some shit, yeah. Either way, great Skin enjoyed her Bond story for sure. Enjoyed Claire's. Ada's, I'm honestly neutral. Very neutral with Ada's, yeah. Evil 3 has the best monsters in my opinion. I was mistaken about the mouse card of the missing commander from the event in the collector side missions. The guy who wanted NIKKE Price to sell his prosthetic limbs. It's mostly implied he was one of the patients from that, but he's directly named. Yeah, no, he's directly named if I'm recalling. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, true. I'll be very honest as well. That edging for the itchy tasty freaking reference. God damn, shift up. Holy crap. God damn. The way it lasted from one to the other. They did it though. They did it. I'll admit though, this not Bond event, I thoroughly enjoyed it. As someone who's gotten recently into like a year ago into Resi stuff, yeah, I genuinely enjoyed it. I like how they stay true with it. But again, I can also understand why there's some people that are not a fan of this, which again, is not going to cater to everyone. Not all collab units are going to cater for every player. That's not how it works with collabs in general. But overall, in my personal experience and my opinion, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the collab for sure. I enjoyed it. They really wanted to milk the hell out of that. They did. They did. But nah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, Jill, Claire, and then Ada's for Bond stories for me. Yeah.